thing about Junior that makes it so important is that it's got that movement. And on a map like Black Belly, that movement's going to be super important because if you don't have that movement, you're going to end up in a situation to where like a wall is blocking you, and then all it just takes is a bomb or a few shots to end your existence.
Yeah. And by the way, Discord's amazing. Sorry about that. Discord's
It's
amazing.
okay.
Anyway, sorry about that.
No, mate, high five on that one.
I know, but I was saying that Deadlock, Deadlock, I was saying that my girlfriend tried out for that team before.
Ooh.
So yeah, it was like interesting to see her on the team, and it was fun while it lasted. I mean, she's not really into comp anymore, but Deadlock is definitely a underrated team, to be honest.
Okay.
Like they're pretty strong,
All right.
Same with Outcast Ninjas. Like me personally, have playing against Outcast Ninjas in Low Wing, we beat them 2-0, but it wasn't exactly easy.
Okay.
Like, we had to work for it. And they are definitely an underrated lower level team. This is going to be a very interesting match. I'm hoping that we can see our tower control game. We can probably get a game 4 at least.
That's what we're hoping for at this point.
I'm hoping for game 5. I think these two teams could go all the way. They could be really vicious. What else do you know about Outcast Ninjas? Because I'm just based on the weapons that they chose to be photographed with, because you can tell a lot about the teams if they choose to Inklings pose solo or pose with their weapons, but we've probably going to see Booyah Bombs coming.
Yeah, right. Well, to talk about one accomplishment they had, that Outcast Ninjas came in seventh place in the Open recently, which is
impressive.
That is super impressive.
I think it was 7th place. I know it was like top 15, but I think it was 7th. I think. That
is insane.
That's impressive. Like, I know it was probably they fight easy teams, but it's still impressive. Like, we can't take that away from them.
You can't take that accomplishment away.
Yeah. At least it's still impressive. So I am very excited to see them. I feel like if I were to choose who's gonna win, that's very tough, but I'm leaning towards Outcast Ninjas just because I'm a fan of ninjas.
So we got some bias up in here.
Yes, we are. Yes, I am a biased man. I'm a very, very biased man.
Well, let's see how they do this time.
Geez.
We have Deadlock in the yellow, Outcast Ninjas in the blue.
This is actually two very different comps here. Both of them running the Junior. However, one of them is running double armor. You see the Junior in the 96 on the side of Outcast Ninjas. And right now, the first pick is about to come underway. The armor being used, and Winter's alone.
Immediate push.
Winter gets picked. Fusion.
Time at all. They're just taking it and going before they've got a number of things.
No, and look how well they are together.
Booyah Bomb incoming. Stop.
Fusion trying to get rid of that Booyah. Here comes the Inkjet out of Fusion. Good job by Fusion. Gets 1. Can he get 2? Gets 2. And this push is not done.
Oh, no. They're going for it.
And Booze is going to make this bleed.
But they haven't made it yet. This is still Rainmaker. It's anyone's game until the jump.
Definitely. Remember, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. Tetris. Right now, lots of trades is going on, but right now it seems to be in favor of Outcast Ninja. Tetris. Going for that jump. Did not actually get the pick, though.
Nope, jumps. Dualies on the jumps. Much safer than other things. That's why Drop Roller can be a savings race, but do you want to really waste that main slot on?
Ooh!
Nice pick.
Once goes down. Finn's still alive here with the Tetris. Playing very careful, actually. Not going just out there to try to go for this pick. Playing very smart. Fusion, take them out, though.
They don't want anyone else getting that score.
Here comes the flank, though. And Outcast Ninjas is not ready for it. Booze.
That's the second time we've
seen trying to make this.
Make a big effort.
Yeah, second time we've seen it.
So flanking on this map seems to be very powerful. Maybe does that hold true?
Oh, I think that was the miss though.
Nice double, very nice double. They got a chance to move.
No.
Which is
Shoot.
exactly what Outcast Ninjas did not
Going
want.
in. Bryce get the pick. Gets the Junior instead. Junior goes down. Tetris also go down. K-Pro and 96 left on the side of Outcast Ninja.
And they got the Rainmaker, but they haven't.
But two of them go down. This is very difficult for Outcast Ninjas. They need to find a way to break back into that midsection and take it back.
Thing is, Deadlock has them pretty well held down. Going, you can't get if they go away from the Rainmaker, they are taken out pretty immediately. Oh, you know you're there.
Fusion. Trying to get this pick. Does not get the pick on Technor. Technor with Booyah in hand. This could be useful.
Lots of
if Technor does not go down here.
Just trying to hang on. Not really pushing at this point. They're just going, let's get control. Let's get control of mid, see what we can do before they try Rainmaker gets right on down.
I feel like Outcast Ninjas is too comfortable trying to play the long game. And that's not necessarily how you want to play Rainmaker. You kind of want to be aggressive. You kind of want to get in there. You want to make sure that you can get the biggest push possible as quick as possible.
They have gotten mid control.
But we'll see how it pays off.
Rainmaker, you really got to go deep in the enemy line. You don't follow up. You go wherever you go.
Oh, good pick by Nathan, too. And right now, Outcast Ninja's in trouble with the Rainmaker by themselves. However, the jump. Nathan could go down here, actually.
They haven't even gotten it out of mid yet. Outcast Ninja has to make a push. They have to stop rushing it alone, like Techno just did, and they've got to work together to make these pushes. As you can see right here.
Fusion. Yeah.
Deadlock is working together. They tend to have two people right on top of each other almost all the time. When they're working to get back mid or they're working to get the Rainmaker, they tend to have two people.
Here comes the inkjet again from Fusion. This was really lethal last time, but only gets one this time. And Nathan alone. And gets flanked. Winter with the flank. Gets the pick. Can he get this one, though? Does not win that fight. Tatsu. Takes him out with the CDS, but also trays with Spin.
That not and OCDS, those are together almost all the time. They make a great pair. Maneuverable. One's more maneuverable, but they're both fast, quick, keeping things. They're just trying to keep them from popping it. They know that if they don't grab the Rainmaker, it's over.
Yeah. And right now they're going to take it in Fusion with the spoils. And Deadlock is going to take game one very convincingly. Now, there's something I really necessarily that really needs to be understood here. That inkjet that happened during that push got 3 picks on it alone, specifically in that situation when it was I think the Rainmaker went down. And no, it was right before the Rainmaker went down, and Fusion immediately popped that inkjet right after they had that advantage. And it just seemed like after those picks happened, it was very difficult for Outcast Ninjas to really get a control back on any of the map.
Yeah, that inkjet was a very
Here we are.
We had a lot of
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot going on with special control on Deadlock's side. They coordinated, they stuck together very, very well. I'm guessing that's Stormy joining the chat again.
Mm-hmm.
Stormy, you're muted. If you have anything you want to say about analyzing that match.
Yes, my bad. I was gonna say that it seems while the level of play is higher, because I want to compare this match to the first match we saw with the Purpose Party and Dick Lovers. Deadlock just had a lot more aggression, and then Outcast were always on their back foot, and they couldn't seem to do anything to push back. And they need to establish a more aggression like that. I'm going to be honest. I feel like both teams are better than Dick Dollar and Purpose Party. But if Outcast Ninja want to turn this around, they need to stop the Slayers here on Deadlock because they are aggro. they are not afraid to die. They are not afraid to take them down with them.
Mm-hmm. Well, you kind of have to play that way when you've got like a Tetris on your team. You can't be afraid to take those trades. If you're playing Tetris, you have to be content to take those trades every single time. When you have a fight chance, you have to kind of take it.
I would like to see the K-Pro do a little bit more on Outcast Ninjas. So I feel like that Techno had a lot more opportunities to find some picks than just weren't capitalizing on.
Definitely.
To get their push going. Because if you're getting pushed back off your back foot and Rainmaker, it's because you're not killing them enough. It's because you're not finding your picks. It's because you're like dying to one person.
I saw
right,
bombs used for defense.
That's
that is a good use of Booyah Bomb's defense.
When a team is pushed down at 15,
go for it.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. Like, if a team is pushing up to 15 and you're stuck in 86, you're letting one person from the other team take down your team. You're not finding that one person that's giving you problems. And I felt like that one player on Deadlock that was giving me all kinds of problems with either like the splash and the junior was like giving them some issues.
Yeah,
definitely. So they need to slow them down, establish mid control, and then take the game from there.
It's going to be interesting. So I'm very curious to see what kind of comps these teams are going to run, because I feel like both of these teams are capable of running a lot of different weapons rather than just being one-trick ponies.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But however, if you're playing Tetris, you kind of have to.
You're kind of a specialist at that point.
All right. Well, it looks like we've got a round 2 going on. We have.
Whoa!
Deadlock.
Those are the light Tetris.
Deadlock in the green, Outcast Ninjas in the purple.
Yep. We've got 2 very interesting comps. You've got the regular explosion. You've got Gluga Decos. Got light Tetris. Wow, this is very, very unique. Right now, Nathan alone.
That's what it is. This is a bloodbath. Inkbath.
Bloodbath.
This is 2 teams going all out.
Inkbath,
we want to kill you. We are going to splat you in every way we can, using everything we can.
There's only 2 teams that aren't afraid to do that. I feel like it's slow, specifically in this situation, though. It's going to be very, very difficult to really execute that if it doesn't get the help it needs. Right now,
2 down.
Outcast Ninjas, most of control. Wow, they just kind of let it go, too. And Tatsu with the pick. Here come the bubbles. The Inkstorm also as well. Tatsu gets another pick. And here it goes. This could also fall apart for Outcast Ninjas again. Dorian goes down. Junior.
All right, they've got their target. They know who's keeping them from doing stuff because Tetsu's popping off there, and down he goes. Commentator's curse.
Tatsu had to go down there. If Tatsu did not go down, there was no chance for Outcast Ninjas to take this back.
He painted a target on his back.
And Spins doesn't focus on his backside. Gets taken out by Nathan.
Can they cap the zone? They've got to get.
And right.
They can get. If they can get one, they can start making a push back. But they can't get that one all the way.
This looks so rough for Outcast Ninjas. Deadlock just holding this so hard.
And they've got enough of a lead that if they can hang on, it's 3 minutes left. There's a lot that could still go right or wrong for both teams.
But right now, 2 picks. Right now, go towards the side. Outcast Ninjas. They take out 2 members of Deadlock. Nathan with the armor.
They stop Deadlock with the penalty. That is huge, even if they can't hang on to it. It's giving them a chance to get something back. Keep it
Definitely.
Points from getting greater. One of them focusing on zone.
Okay, Outcast Ninjas control the zone, but they're not going to hold it for that long. Here comes Shins with the Autobomb Rush.
Well, that 2 special rule you mentioned earlier holds true. At least one is going through, but...
Oh, Winter goes down. And Tatsu on the conveyor.
Got a Booyah incoming. They lost control. They got it. Oh, very nice double pick on Shins. But they lost control to Deadlock again. and got it back. If they keep making these tiny little increases, they might get somewhere. They've got to actually focus on those tiny little increases to keep going places.
My apologies. Good. Daily reminder for all of you to make sure you have PC Discord and not mobile Discord. Anyway, Jorian was a good pick.
Coming out with the ink armor, they're pushing in with that. Got one zone out of it, so it looks like
they really need this push.
Bubbles.
Here come the bubbles again from the side of Deadlock.
Difficult. Bubbles and ink armor.
Oh no, Tatsu with 2!
That's really gonna hurt Outcast Ninjas.
Look at this kill difference on the side of Outcast Ninjas compared to Deadlock. Look at this kill difference. Tatsu with 11. Tatsu spins, takes out Tatsu.
They know they have to focus on Tatsu. They've been taken out by enough that they're going, yes, I need to take those dualies out. Those dualies are a menace to society.
Yep.
Or at least them winning the game, and they are seeing what they can do. They haven't. No. They've managed to keep Deadlock from making
because Tatsu wants to get on the conveyor. He can win this 1v1. He might be able to do it. Here comes the auto bombers again from Finn. And it gets something this time. They could actually be able to whittle this down if they can get a pick.
Whittling it down. They're getting a little bit more. They've still got a ways to go, so I'm not going to...
Yep.
20 seconds left. They've got to get the control back.
Oh, good pick. But Nathan gets the other one. But Nathan, right now...
Outcast Nathan still has a shot out. If they can get the zone back.
They need this pick. And Winter gets it. Can he keep it? No, they need the zone.
They need the zone. Can they
Good pick by Winter. They get the zone.
Hang on for only just a few more seconds. Only 4, 3, 2.
Wow.
And they took the lead.
What a comeback.
Holy crud. That was a great game.
Wow.
We're going to see tower control. I am psyched. We are going to see tower control.
And this is what I'm talking about. You have to be willing sometimes to let the enemy team take control, but at the same time, you've got to have the ability. You got to understand that the game's not over till it's over. Play the long game. Understand how much time you have on the clock, what you have the ability to do in that time.
They had a lot of time to work with. They went, what can we do? And they said, this is what we can do. And they did it. They figured out who was picking them off the most. And they started focusing on those dualies.
What a game, too.
And looking at
Outcast Ninjas taking it by the skin of their teeth. Those clutch picks by Winter. If Winter did not take the explode there, if Winter did not get that pick, that explode would have taken out that zone, and that would have been done.
We have people in the chat who are screaming, it looks like, which perfectly accurate reaction to that match. That was a great match. That was
agreed,
awesome.
100%.
And I missed another follow. It looks like Chili Chinchilla followed.
We're only 2 matches in. We've still got possibly 3 more matches.
All right. So we had, that was a brilliant match. That was.
Wow.
We don't have any other responses, people. We're just looking at this going, holy crud, holy crud, holy crud. That worked so well.
What a great exhibition by both of these two teams. Both showing right now, they're 1-0.
Both teams have won. Both teams haven't lost
match.
Yet. Stormy,
it was
what have you got
such an
to say
exciting match. Like, oh my God! Look, at the beginning, what Deadlock was doing was it's obviously had a game plan. 2 people was holding down one side, 2 people holding on the other side, and they were rotating so effectively, denying Outcast Ninja a chance to come in. But remember how we always talked about how low-level teams need to stop worrying about how many points a certain team is getting to, and like kind of be patient. That's what Outcast Ninjas did. They were so patient. They were so vigilant. It didn't rush to get control. They waited for the opportunity to find picks, find an opening, and they got it. And that's why they were able to win that game. Honestly, Deadlock played that very well, and I don't think they could have played that any better. It was just Outcast Ninjas was just a better team at that moment. They found that one tiny opening capitalized, stayed patient, didn't panic, and they won the game. That's the difference between teams with more experience and teams without experience. And we are seeing some mid-level play come out from these low-level teams here.
Definitely.
That was.
If I were to quote anything, I'd probably quote Hihachi from like Tekken to basically say, "Fights is about who is left standing, nothing else."
Yeah, they were like Ika said, they were going at it. They were just going at it. They're not afraid to split each other. They will do everything in their power to win their fights, and that's what made it such a great match.
Oh, I'm excited. Clam Blitz on Snapper. I'm so excited to see this.
We'll see, because if they show that same amount of aggression here, then we could see. I don't even know what we could see. I'll admit it.
I'm curious to see what kind of comps, because they throw two totally different comps on both maps.
But they're evenly skilled.
Deadlock,
yes.
Green, Pink, Outcast Ninjas.
All right.
On both sides again.
And here we go.
Seeing that
and Fusion once again running around with the X-Flow.
Missiles right off.
It's a very interesting pick.
Missiles are great for this map because you can scout out where your opponents are, relay that back to your team very quickly, and they got to pick off of them.
Yeah, Winter got immediately surrounded. Very little they could do in that situation. And right now, it looks like Deadlock's ready to get this first push started.
Only 12 clams. Not
wow, that was so smart.
As far as early pushes go, if you want to go in fast and sound, just grab a few clams, go in, trust that you can pick them up later because your team's. Not a bad starting push.
We are losing so many lives in that river today.
Was there another one?
Oh, it wasn't a clam. It was a person. Or Fusion took a drink.
See, this is a good map for clams because there's a few different ways you can get to the basket. You've got the ink rail. You've got that jump over the river. You've got straight approaches. You've got approach beside the ink rail. So at least 4 different ways, and they can defend from them all, but it's hard to defend from them all at once, but you've got to organize a push some way. So you can be sneaky, you can be direct. And we're seeing people do both ways here and trying just desperately getting an advantage.
Oh.
Nice pick, team.
Oh, good pick by Sid's. Can he get another one? He got 2. Top 2.
They're up 2. They've got enough clams to make a push easy. But
are they really going to go for this?
No. I almost wish they had. I would have liked to see another.
I know. I was about to start crying.
We'll hold the later.
No.
On the plus side, at least those clams.
Katsu.
Forming another power clam.
Yeah. Oh, here they go. They're going for it.
They got it over the ink rail.
This time they got
it over the ink rail.
And Tatsu with the other push from the outside.
Over the ink rail.
Yeah. I was one of the lucky ones, as they say.
1 in 4 clams. Like I've said a few times, when it works, it's big. But it doesn't work so often.
Yeah.
You've got to really have a good teamwork, or you have to have them really distracted. Nice splashdown cancel.
100%. This is very rough for Outcast Ninjas. It seems like they're always a person down when it comes to these fights. They're not able to really totally group up. And this is giving Deadlock all the room in the world to do what they need to do. Duke tries to get this pick, doesn't get the pick on Shins. Tatsu gets another power clam in. And the damage has already been done.
That's a big.
And the thing is, because they've been able to do this with multiple clams and they didn't necessarily go for it in one push, that penalty is not that big.
No. Clamblitz, sometimes you want the smaller penalties. You want smaller pushes and a lot of them, because that way you don't have a big penalty. If you don't think you can get a big push together, go for a small one, just to get... If they don't have a pity clam, or if they're not getting a pity clam out of it because they didn't pick it up, then you may as well. There have been games where every time I've organized a push or
pick though, that could be a start. Gran is gonna go for this. He's gonna go for it. He does not get the armor off in time though.
They got on the board. They've got clams. If they can get over there,
they're gonna need a lot more than that. Here comes the booyah, but it only goes down towards
It's not going to.
They're landing.
Difference.
I'm guessing they got flanked.
We just gave them a power play.
No, and now they've only got 1 minute left. They literally only got 1 minute left. They have to make something happen. This is desperation time. But Nathan doesn't get the pick. Yep, and Shins gets 2 with that splashdown. That's very important.
They've got a power.
They need this power. They need it now.
Tried to go backwards, didn't quite make it.
I'll say Jorian almost got taken out there. It's very risky. Right now, Fusion watching that bridge with the Explo. This is the junior. Are they going to take the rail? No, they know they don't have enough people.
Maybe they watched the last game. Maybe they watched last round. They know about that ink rail.
Yeah, I ain't trusting that.
Okay. They've got 2 power clams.
Oh, now there might be desperation, though. They're going to be able to get it. They're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it. Are we going to?
They've got overtime, though. No!
It did not go into the water, but they've still got a power clam.
It does not go into the water, but Winter gets 2. Winter gets 3. This could be a huge push. Can they get the clam? They get it.
They got 1, 2.
Both of them go in. This could change.
Are they gonna?
All they need is 2 more.
They need 2 clams, and they. Holy
done.
crud!
And Outcast Ninjas takes it.
That.
How?
Last minute push and a big one. Holy crud! They got those picks right when they needed them.
Genuinely, how did that happen? Oh my gosh! Winter with the clutches to pick. Look at that flank.
I don't even know how to respond here. I admit it. I have no idea.
I'm guessing they didn't see Winter over on that sneaky area, and Winter was able to get that last sneak, was able to get that 1 pick, and then somehow was able to get the other 2 without dying. Oh, talk about coming in clutch at the most important moment.
And now we get to see something
that
was
I tell you, there's only one person that I want to put right now as MVP for Outcast Ninjas. It's definitely Winter. Winter is putting in work today.
Just that last push. They took the risk over the railing and they didn't make it. They didn't make it, but they got the clam over the rail. But they got the clam over the water. It didn't fall inside. And then when they managed to get that, when they got that triple, 3 down, they got the other power clam in. The first clam was still there for them to pick it up. They had enough loose clams and enough clams around from splatting everyone that they could make that final push.
I'm going to say this. That was a mixture of luck and skill. That was some of the luckiest stuff I've ever seen and some of the most skillful stuff I've ever seen. Because, one, you're taking on a 1v3 in a situation that you don't even necessarily know.
I did not just watch that. I did not just watch Winter win a 1v3 for his team.
Yes.
And just win the game for his team. He won the game for his team.
Yes.
That
did just happen.
Bro.
Wake up. We are in 2021.
Yo, I was like, it's over. It's over. Deadlock has it. It's in a strong defense and everything. But no, Winter came in and said, I am a god. And just took it. He said, I'm sorry. He said, boy, get out of my way. Move out my way. I'm winning this game. He said, move. And he got it for his team.
That's like one of those situations that you have in a team game to where, like, all of a sudden, you're that one person. You're left on the team, and basically everything is on your shoulders, but you don't really necessarily go, but you basically already think it's hopeless. Then you go, got 1, got 2, got 3. Okay, let's get in.
There's voice chat. They must have been screaming over there. They were screaming over there. We didn't hear them. We may have heard them. Everyone was.
I would have screamed in that voice chat. Holy shoot!
Deadlock had that game. They had it. It was right there, but then
just in the palm of their hand.
Winter had
you failed to kill one person.
Winter had their
moment. They did. I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about this. Tatsu and Shins are such important actions both teams. Shins on the Outcast Ninja doing a lot of work, and then Tatsu on Deadlock on those closures pulling a lot of work. But at that moment, they forgot that Winter existed, and Winter with this 96, with the 96, just straight 2-shot bulleted right in their faces, and they couldn't do anything about it. And then you got the Booyah Bomb coming in, stops them. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
dude.
Are you guys trying? Because I am. Just letting you know.
Yes. I'm sweating, bro. I'm sweating.
Okay, well, calm yourself a little bit, because in a few seconds we're going to Manta Maria Tower Control. And I don't know if we can take
Game 4, right. Manta Maria, pin Deadlock.
Come on, please.
Finally steal this deal.
If Deadlock
or will Outcast Ninjas take this win?
If Ninjas take this, it's their win.
Deadlock always has. Yeah, Deadlock always starts off really good, getting advanced, but then give it up at the end.
Well,
they can't let that happen this time.
Deadlock in green, Ninjas in orange.
This is very interesting. Both teams, instead of going with a raid, they're both going with the custom Hydra. They're going with this heavy backline, this armor. And both teams, actually one team is, once again, Outcast Ninjas running that double armor build. Still keeping with the Tetras, the 96. But all at the same time also have the Slosher.
In this map, is it better to have a Splatling than a Charger, do you think? Oh, already two
I can agree. I can understand.
Already 2 down on Deadlock's side. Back up, but no one's pushing anywhere.
But they back up, and now 2 down on Outcast Ninjas. Right now, Nathan, interestingly hit with the Grim Rain. Not a weapon you see a lot here in comp these days.
Tried to make a push, immediately stopped, both sides going, nope, this is mine, we're not moving yet. We're too evenly matched. One side's got the win, the other side's got to stop their loss. And we don't know
teams are just gonna have to keep fighting this out until one team comes out on top. Right now, first member that goes down is Tatsu. Because of the splashdown, does not take out Stoog though. 96 Winter goes down as well.
Oh, nice pick. Got the jump too far away to do anything. We've got people guarding every which way.
This is definitely make or break. In this situation, if one member on either of these teams go down, it could cause a whole cataclysm.
They are working. They are covering each other on both teams. They're not in 1v1s. They are getting into 2v2s and backing out and going back in again, or 3v3s. They are so tightly together.
Oh,
and every time
Tatsu goes down, Winter.
Every time someone gets a pick, the other team gets a pick and just.
Oh, Winter can win this. Nathan, dangerously low, and right now Winter's got that left side. Another, once again, another trade.
Ink Armor's coming out. They're down.
Winter with the armor. Pops it out. Tatsu goes down again. 2 go down. 3 go down on the side of Deadlock. Here comes the first push. Outcast Ninjas is going to take over the tower.
They're going to get past the first checkpoint. Not sure about the second. Deadlock's reforming, getting their groove back.
It's going to be very important for Deadlock. They need to actually show up defense. Defense is so huge here on tower control.
They're getting past checkpoint 2. They're making past checkpoint 2. That's a big one. Checkpoint 2 is possibly the easiest.
Ninja is still pushing this. And the picks still keep coming in. Winter going in. 11 kills to Winter's name right now. Right now, this tower at 19.
Carrying this. Are they going?
Tatsu needs this pick.
Deadlock, you can stop this. You can stop
and Winter's still going. Finally, Winter goes down.
Good job, Fusion. Good job. Do it again, because you're going to have to do it again, because Winter is coming right back, and you know that they are going to destroy you if they get the chance.
This is going to be very different for Deadlock, because they're normally on the other side of this. They're normally the ones that start the strike first, and they're the ones that basically have to try to hold on.
Well, they've got to learn.
Now it's the opposite.
Everyone has to learn how to get past that. They've made it checkpoint 1 off the tower. Mm-hmm. We'll see if they can get past it, because they have 2 checkpoints.
And 3 go down for the side of Outcast Ninjas. This could be a total reversal here.
Oh, boy. Shin's trying to hide, trying to get some advantage there. Not doing too much when there's...
Remember, that's a very big gap that you got to cover up.
Are they getting...
Using with the armor?
Are they getting past...
Outcast Ninjas goes down. 2 go down inside the Outcast Ninjas. Winter alone. Winter also goes down. It's just Jorian. Jorian goes down as well. This is delay wipe. They could take lead here.
They could take lead here. They've got to get past checkpoint 3, but Is this? I don't want to say it. I don't want to.
This could be reversed.
But
Winter.
Not a knockout.
They take
not
the lead.
Not a knockout. So Outcast Ninjas
Wow.
can do this. Outcast. They wiped out
Wow.
Deadlock, so they've still got it, but they have to get it. They basically have to knock this out. And they can't lose the tower for a second because
they literally have to knock this out.
We're going to go into overtime before they get that far. Guaranteed.
Shins with the pick. Also, when Nathan takes down Shins, Fusion is going to be going in this fight up against Pegdor. He's going to win it. Fusion's still alive. Winter takes out Fusion. Winter with another pick on Stu.
Are they going to...
Armor being used.
10 seconds on the clock. We're going to go into overtime. Winter's trying for another pick. Are they going to get it?
Winter needs this pick here. He needs to kill Tatsu. No, Tatsu's going to win this.
We're going into overtime.
And Deadlock is going to win.
They lost the tower.
Oh, my God. Deadlock brings it to a 2-2. We're going to a game 5.
We're going to a game 5. We're going to... We're 18 on Winter.
Oh, my gosh.
What the...
Oh, my Lord. I'm going to need like 50 glasses of water after this. Oh, my gosh. I'm dehydrating from this match.
Take a drink. Take a breath. I don't... Both of these people won last week. Both of these teams won last week, and I said go in, and I was hoping for a game 5. I was really hoping for a game 5 out of this because both of them had something to prove. Because
you got it, and you got it in the most epic way possible.
I am psyched. This was.
Oh, what a! This is definitely what we wanted to see.
Stormy,
game 5. We are seeing. Look, dude, I'm watching
game 5.
They put look. Winter pops off. He goes off, and they push down to 4. I'm thinking it's over. I can just one, but Deadlock said no, sir. They come back. See, this is what I'm talking about. To where a team doesn't panic. They don't panic. They stay calm and they push back. This is what I've been wanting to see from this low-level team.
They understand and do what they need to do.
And this is I told y'all that this was going to be a good match. I told y'all it was, and we are seeing it. This game is going to game 5.
I was expecting a good one. I was not expecting it to be this good.
No, I didn't expect it to be like this. This is so intense.
These are so intense. They are so evenly matched. They are so evenly matched. It is freaking amazing. And we're all just standing here going, can this be happening? Is this really happening? Yes, it's happening. Holy crud. And this is happening. This entire thing is
just going back and forth.
They are adapting to each other like right on the fly.
They're doing this. Okay, we're doing that.
That first 3 minutes, nobody pushed at all that entire first 2 minutes. And that lets you know how evenly matched the teams are. And it's so amazing to see. It's only week 2. This match isn't even that important.
Oh my gosh.
They are going so hard. They want to win. They don't care how important the match is. They just want to win because at this point, it was suck to lose. At this point,
thanks for the
I hate to be on the losing end on these teams.
Honestly, if I'm either of these teams, I just want to keep playing.
I feel so bad for whoever loses this game because it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt, but at the same time, these two teams should get off of here and arrange a scrim for some time. Because these two teams are so evenly matched. These two teams are so evenly matched that they play each other. They are just getting better. We'll see them in the amateur league next season.
I need to see these teams in the grand finals in like a low-level tournament somewhere.
I can 100% agree with that.
Well, right now we're going to see them in the grand
All right, here we
finals,
go.
or just the finals of this. Rainmaker at Anchovy.
Rainmaker, Anchovy. This is what's going to decide it here, folks. Game 5.
Orange is Deadlock. Purple is
Outcast Ninjas versus Deadlock.
We don't have Object Shredder on Deadlock, but not on Outcast Ninjas. What are we going to see here? It's going to be good. Whatever it is, it's going to be good.
It's going to be very interesting. Now, you understand Fusion went, instead of doing normal backline, went to the 9. Now they have that Inkjet in play. Armor Inkjet can be a very deadly combination. We've seen it used before. Ryan with a pick.
Team's down 1.
2 goes down inside of Outcast Ninjas. There goes the other Inkjet.
Got a push.
Can Jorian get out? Jorian does get out.
But can they make that?
This is a very important thing right now. Look how grouped up Deadlock is for this push. But 2 of them go down. Shin.
They're down 3.
Yeah.
And the 4th down. Team wipe. Delayed wipe. And they're gonna. One of them paint the path. Winter's on its way. Winter's on his way to make them all fear field.
Oh, what a smart flash down by Shins! Takes out Fusion. Shins right now just in the enemy base, trying to stall.
Stalling, putting on pressure, letting the others get up there. Winter putting on pressure. Everyone is just going, we're in here now, and we're going to take you out. Jumping onto the...
But Fusion does not take out Technor.
They're having a hard time making any... Deadlock has that painted up well enough.
If you go down on the side of Deadlock, this could be Outcast Ninjas trying to push. And right now, Outcast Ninjas are going to take the lead, but only by 5.
Only by 5. That could change at any time.
Nathan with a pick. Can he get another one?
Shin's down, no.
No, Jorian's going to take that one.
Ink Armor coming out.
Jorian.
Deadlock got the pot, but that doesn't mean much when they're both everywhere. Are they going to let it reset? Jump it off, or are they going to try and run with it? Anything's viable.
I think it was very smart for Jorian not to take that fight against Tatsu. Goes for the Rainmaker. Can he get it? He's close to it. He's going to go for it.
No, he ran.
But that's going to end up costing him. But he trades with the 9. And Tatsu also goes down. And right now, there's only one person left on the side of Deadlock.
Can they get... They did not
and it's the Rainmaker.
They did not get it out. There's going to be a Booyah Bomb coming in. That's going to make things difficult.
Tatsu
down. Outcast
with the push.
Are in position to do something. Both teams down 1. They're taking it. They're going. Nice shot with the Rainmaker.
Oh, Technor with another pick. Playing front line heavy here.
Any more lead, though. Kept them from getting
but Technor goes down. Fusion.
But they've got to get it out of their side. They've got to get it back over there and start making some progress. 5 points is not a huge lead, but it may as well be gigantic right now.
No. 2 minutes. Only a little under 2 minutes left on the clock. Fusion goes down, but gets a trade. Jorian trying to get this pick over on Tatsu. Tatsu wins the fight.
Tatsu got him.
And now the heavy. Can Tatsu get this pick?
Fusion
does not. And now the heavy's got Booyah ready to go. Tatsu trying to go up against Shins. Both them backing up.
Trying to get on that plat and do something.
Fusion goes down.
No, Tatsu
goes down as well. 2 down inside of Deadlock. Shins with the splashdown ready to go.
Shin's trying to get.
Can he win this fight?
Oh.
And gets taken out with a Rainmaker. Nathan with a pick. 2 down on the side of Outcast Ninjas again.
Nathan's running out of time. They're not going to get a lead off of this unless they make.
He's only got 10 seconds before he explodes. If he explodes next to his teammate, he'll kill them all.
Nope. So he just got it over there, got it on their plat, and went, let's do this. Outcast Ninjas is going to grab it, guaranteed.
You know, Winter, right now, trying to get this pick. Is he going to win this fight against Fusion? No. Instead, he backs up.
There were 2
trying to heal.
He had Outcast Ninjas.
Winter but gets picked up by a bomb. Nathan with the splat bomb. And Winter goes down. That could be the key piece that they need for this push. Deadlock gets 2.
Oh, Shins goes down. Rainmaker's up for grabs.
Yeah, and the Rainmaker, now they have to waste time popping that Rainmaker. And the Booyah also inside, online. For the side of Outcast Ninjas. And Nathan goes down again.
If they can keep them from picking up, they've got it. Team wipe.
You go down. It's a wipe on the side of Deadlock. This could be it.
They're bringing it back. They're not letting Deadlock have a chance there.
Gonna take it to their pedestal.
And a little bit of a
Winter with
celebration
the
at the
dam.
end. Holy crud. 3-2 Outcast Ninjas in a freaking amazing series of games.
Wow.
Holy.
What an absolute insane series by both teams.
That. Somebody in the chat says if Deadlock loses, I cry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for your tears.
Sorry, mate.
So that happened.
What a game what a match to end it out on. Whoa.
So on Perry's side, we have wow. I have no words. That was so close. There was so much fighting going on. Picks on, I think it was very rare for both teams to have 4 people. There was almost always someone down on one side or the other, if not both. They were
and it wasn't necessarily like one person taking over the entire game.
It was prayed. Someone who killed that other
and that's
person,
what happens with even level matches.
It was a constant cycle of
and the thing is, they would trade out. Them. Yeah. I splat them. If I lose this fight, though, they're weak. That means you can come in and finish them off. Definitely. Winter from Outcast Ninjas.
I think I have to agree.
Man, they played one hell of a game.
That was a freaking amazing showing from both teams. That was
a great showing from both teams. I didn't want it to end. That's it's one of those things. It's like, man, one of these teams has to lose this. And
can these two just rematch every week?
Man, dude, that was such an entertaining last game. I can't normally this is the time where I criticize the team, but I can't criticize. I'm sorry, background noise, but I can't criticize anything because they played so well. Both teams played super well. They tried. They went for it, and Outcast Ninjas ended up winning. Congrats to them. They are 2-0, but Deadlock being a threat for sure to them. And I would love to see them rematch in the future, maybe in the playoffs if they can get there.
I'm expecting a heavy amount of VOD reviews to be done from this match from both teams. That's going to be.
Yeah. I am a content creator for the Walk the Point channel. I'm going to be making highlights of this set.
Oh yeah.
Believe me, I am going to edit so much.
This seems like a good time to link
can't believe that Winter triple.
WTP's YouTube page, which has last week's VODs, and we'll have the highlights and VODs from this match and others soon enough. So that's linked in the chat for people.
Definitely.
And
I still can't believe that Winter triple over on that Clan Blitz game. I genuinely do you know how lucky you have to be for all of that to just fall in place like that? And then how skillful you have to be to actually make it work?
that was amazing. That was amazing. I'm psyched. I am hyped. I am.
And this is week 2. This is week 2. This is week 2. This is just week 2.
And we're gonna have more weeks coming up.
This is week 2 of apparently
hopefully next
lower
week
level teams.
Yes. And next week, maybe we'll have even. Okay, I'm not sure we can have better matches than those because holy crud on a cracker. Just that was first we had. Yes, I know, weird expression, but first we had we had that Rainmaker game of that first one, which was just. And we had Piranha Pit Zones, which was such a nice comeback, such a moment. Followed,
Oh,
we had the Clam Blitz game with that. Who can believe that actually worked? Who would have imagined that happening? We had
oh.
we had the
Look,
tower
so
control game where both
what
people got below 5. And we had this
How
game
do
that
you
was
have a?
how do you top
Do you know how
this?
rare it is for you to like watch a match and then go into one game and then it being like so close that and then like one somehow crazy insane lucky play changes it and then go into the next game and the exact and like it goes below 5 on tower
On
for
both
both
teams?
and
teams.
then they still come back. Like what we saw was called a momentum change. A momentum
Oh,
change. Like the beginning deadlock had our momentum. And then he showed us in the beginning of the second match to where they had control, but then out of nowhere, here comes Outcast Ninjas coming to win that game. Momentum change. Then deadlock once again in the lead in the third match, but here comes Winter with a sick triple with that game. But then at the beginning of the fourth match, Alkai Ninja pushes the forward. That's momentum. But then Deadlock changes that momentum and then wins the game, pushing down to 2.
oh,
You have to stop a team's momentum
yeah.
mentally in order to win. And both teams kept doing that to each other. And that's what makes great sets. Unfortunately, obviously, Outcast Ninjas had the upper hand on that last set. I hate that